Yeah, as Daniel said to you, when did like you first get into music?
I first got into music when I was younger. I can't remember what I said before now. I'm going to completely change it. Yeah, I actually got into music into gigging, when I saw my mum's best mate gigging in pubs with her guitar and stuff. So I was like, I want to do that. And I'd sit in front of her, like, right on the floor, just looking up at her, like, I want to do that. So, yeah, that was when I was about 13, I reckon.
13.
So have you always known you wanted to be in music, in that music
Yes,
industry?
definitely, I think. I used to sing myself to sleep, and my sister used to come into my room and punch me. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell people that, but
That's such a nice sister. What does she think now though? Like because of
yeah, she's happy now.
like when you say to her like, oh, you used to punch me when I used to sing myself to sleep, and she just looks at you and she's like, oh, did I? And then she totally blanks her mind about it.
No, she remembers. She definitely remembers. She definitely tells everyone. Yes.
Do you get noticed by a lot of people then? In a lot of places that you go, like, when you came to Rock City in Nottingham, did you actually go around Nottingham at all, or did you stay in?
Do you know what? It's so funny because they all the dates just blur into one. Like, I can't remember. There's only a few. I remember probably the wrong reasons for going out, but that I actually remember. Like, it's all a blur. If someone said to me, "Oh, do you remember what the stage at Liverpool was like?" I'd be like, "I have no idea." Like, it's just every day it changes, and so yeah. But I do get recognised in Topshop a lot.
In Topshop.
Strange. Those are young girls. Like, I always go to get changed in the middle of the shop. My sister's like, "No, don't get changed here." I'm like, "Why? What's up?" And then she's like, "Them girls know you." And I'm like,
Oh god.
Yeah, when we was there, I think it was when you was quite poor, you had like your little lemsits on stage with you.
Oh yeah, that was when I was ill, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that was a sad time. I got really ill because I think you just get really run down. You don't look after yourself because like the mum's not there, and you just got to be on your own.
Is it quite overwhelming?
Yeah, it's definitely very overwhelming. Like, and especially the tour, like you really tour blues because it just stops. Like, there's no break, and then another show. It's just like done, like one chapter closed. But yeah, it's good fun.
So do you like usually finish your gigs and then just go straight onto the next one, or do you stay over in the city the night before?
Well, sometimes I'd stay on the tour bus, so we'd travel at night, or I'd stay in a hotel, so I'd go out or go straight back to the hotel and watch 4OD. I downloaded loads of stuff, so I don't have to buy the internet. But yeah, so yeah, it depends really. It's not that rock and roll like these kind of tours.
You play and you go to sleep.
Even for Lucy, who's crazy, but yeah, sometimes we just need to sleep. So
who else have you been on tour with? I think I saw it on your blog.
I went on tour with Lewis Watson not long ago. That was my first ever proper tour. And I think that was like 300 to 400 capacity gigs. So it was a lot smaller than the Lucy ones because they were like 2,000 people or something ridiculous. So yeah, that was good fun though. It was a different crowd, definitely. It's a good experience going to everyone's different fan bases because they're so different. Like, Lewis Watson's was really young little girls, and then Lucy's was very loud older girls.
What's your preference of like, because I think it was Jake Bugg that he said that he likes playing in like really small places, because it takes him back to like when he was playing in Nottingham and he's playing in like all these small venues, but now he's playing at all these places there. I think he was at Glastonbury, was he?
Was it? Oh yeah, he did play Glastonbury. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a preference because I treat it as every night individually. I don't think, oh, it's a small gig, it's a big gig. I just think, oh, this is the venue I'm doing, this is the amount of people, it's going to be good fun. Like, I don't think, oh, no, I prefer to do the intimate ones, or prefer to do, because there's just more or less people. That's the difference.
People are paying to see me, so I need to perform as well as I can, and
yeah, definitely. I think just every time you get on stage, you should just try your best. Otherwise, you're not going to win people over. So
I think the last two questions we've basically got for you is what's been your most embarrassing moment whilst performing, and what has been your highlight whilst performing?
Okay, so the other day I had a coughing fit on stage. Literally,
and my iPad dropped.
I had to sit on stage, and I was singing, and then I went to breathe in, and like a fluff or a fly or something of some sort went straight to the back of my throat, and I had a sore throat anyway, so it was really dry and horrible. And I literally just was like coughing and coughing and coughing, and I literally had to like cut 3 songs off and be like, right, see you later, I'm done. Sorry about that. So embarrassing. So that was literally like the second to last gig. I think not great. And I think one of the best parts of being on stage is when like I always get people to sing the lyrics to one of my new songs, and when they actually proper go for it, it's so nice. Like I can't even explain it. I know everyone says, "Oh, I can't explain what it feels like to have me sing my lip," but it's literally like the nicest thing that people actually are just like singing stuff.
I can remember at Rock City there was these 3 girls at the front, and they was like, I think you mentioned how they brought you presents or something, like proper fan crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, they were all so nice.
Like, because I want to do something in TV or radio, and I try and imagine it, how it would feel like to get somebody to come up to me and say, "Oh, can I get your autograph?" So how does it feel to you when somebody comes up to you and says, "Oh, can you sign this album?" or "Can you sign?"
I think when it's just like randomly, like you haven't done a gig or something, it's really strange. And you're like, what? How do they know me? Because the internet is so crazy, because it just, to me, it's just a load of numbers, like that I see on my YouTube page. I'm just like, yeah, okay, loads and loads of numbers, that's pretty cool. But when you actually meet the people face to face, it's like, these are actually real people, and it's very strange. But like after gigs, when I got signed CDs, I'm kind of used to doing it now, like because you have to do it, that's just part of the job. But it is lovely. It's really nice. Like when people buy my wristbands or my CDs or my T-shirts, I'm like, especially my T-shirts, because they're like the big thing. Like, wow, thank you.
Do you have to kind of restrict where, like, because I'll put that I'm going to maybe like to Nando's or to McDonald's or something on my Twitter. Do you have to kind of restrict that because people will start following you and they'll?
I do it just because there's a lot of weirdos out there, and it's not even fans that would do it. I think it would just be creepy men or someone. It's like, I think everyone should do that though. Like you shouldn't tell everyone where you are all the time, because it's just scary. The internet is a strange place. But yeah, I do.
You have to kind of restrict it.
Yes.
I'd say probably like one of my last questions to you is, did Disney get in contact with you about Tangled, or did you get in contact? Was it your manager?
They got in contact with me about the My Camp Rock 2, and then I carried on with them for like just under a year, and then I got like the Tangled stuff through working with them.
How was it working with someone like Disney?
Yeah, I think it was a bit crazy, and because I was so young doing it, it kind of put me off in a way, because it's like a big machine, and I was just like, right, I want to be in control of my website, my Twitter, my Facebook, my YouTube, my videos, my music, everything, like, because I'm a bit of a control freak when it comes to that, because I write all my own stuff, and I designed all my own merch and everything. So I was like, right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do my own thing, and I'm going to leave Disney now and just my label and just see how it goes. So yeah, that's what I decided.
It seems like it's working out well for you.
Yes, it's going very well. I'm very happy.
Your YouTube videos, do you come up with a concept of your YouTube videos? So you basically produce them, or
yeah, or I get like friends to do it, or they'll send, if people do them for me to like help me out, they'll send me it through, and I'll send back edits or like the timings of what the shots I don't like and which we can switch and stuff. Because I've always done my own, like for covers and stuff, I've always recorded it all myself and done the video and slotted them together on the editing machine.
Yeah, I think that's all the questions we've got. We really thank you for like spending your time with.
That's all right. No worries.
Thank you very much.
We're sorry about the technical issues.
That's all right. No worries. It's probably my fault. It's probably my internet. Let's blame me. It's fine.
It's ours. I think it's ours, but we'll let you go and pick your nephew up, and
have a nice day.
Thank you.
And you. See you later.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Have a good day at college. Bye.
Bye.